February sees Adelaide become the festival state, an added attraction for the South Australian capital, whose vibrant city is flanked by hills to the east and crystal coastline to the west. But the gaze of the golfing world is focused on the Grange Golf Club. The course caused a little havoc on Saturday, resulting in a congested leaderboard heading into the final day of play. American Nellie Korda shot the lights out and remains intent on adding another Australian Open title to the family tally. And at 12 under, holds a 3-shot lead from Japan's Haru Nomura. The 2016 champion has returned to the scene of her win to try and turn back the clock. South Korea's Jung-eun Lee 6 is a shot further back, in a group that includes England's Jodie Hewitt-Shadoff, who's hunting her first title, as is Chinese Taipei's Wei Lin Shi. Still in the hunt, don't forget the defending champion Jin Young Ko, harbouring hopes of going back-to-back. We're set for a sensational Sunday finish in the battle to be the best at the 2019 ISPS Handa Australian Open.
So Nellie now going along steadily, pretty calm, cruisy and relaxed. Ouch!
That looked like it had some heat on it, Michael.
Yeah,
that's
just thundered a little bit into the bank, funnily enough. It didn't get the run out.
She's just on that right-hand side. Might have run just into the rough, but should be okay.
Ko splashed out of the bunker with her second on this par 4, so has this tricky up and down now to stay at 10 under par.
Oh, she just took the slope completely out of play. Had plenty of green to work with, so that was well done.
A lot of these players carry 4 wedges in the bag, Jane. They tend to use the wedges when they chip. I find they're not as creative or imaginative around the greens as you might find some of the men on tour.
I think you're right. I think a lot of players tend to be just have the one shot. They play the same shot just with a different club. I like it when you can, chip with 7, 8 irons as well. I don't utilise that quite as much as perhaps in the old days. That's fine there from Shadoff on this short par 4. This 7th hole is a really nicely designed short hole. You can be as aggressive as you want off the tee.
Oh, look at this. Are you getting used to it? Good up and down. It's a 4. I think that's the shortest putt we've seen this week.
I think it is this week, yes.
Where the flag has remained in the hole. She certainly likes it.
Yeah, she's pretty comfortable with it. I think it helped her on one of the long ones.
Easy on the caddy.
Well, Haru Nomura has 120 metres to the pin. She's got a 9-iron in hand.
There's not a lot of room between that bunker and the flagstick here. She's going to have to try and bring it in a little bit from right to left.
And that flag falling on from the left. The feet above the ball.
The flag is pretty still. There's not much wind at the moment. I'll get down.
Ran through the back, Jane.
Yes, it did, and so easy to do. You just pull it a little bit, perhaps from your intended line. It flies a bit further, and it is not going to stop. How about Nellie's lie?
Yeah, not too bad, and she's got a 50-degree wedge here. Kate was just saying before, 4 wedges, a lot of these players, and that's come up a little shy.
Yeah, the complexion of the golf bag has changed a great deal. You'll find some players, one this week, Ayaka Uehara, carries 8 or sometimes 9 woods in the bag. Her lowest iron would be a 7-iron. It's hard. You're hard pressed to find a 3-iron or a 2-iron. There's only area that carries one of those. Maybe Laura Davies as well.
Yes, I think you have to generate a lot of club head speed to carry one of those. I personally am rather partial to the long woods.
But the clubs are certainly working for Nellie Korda. She has the lead by 3 at the Australian Open.
You're watching exclusive final round coverage of the LPGA on Golf Channel, and former champion Nomura. This is her 3rd shot at the 6th. To go up a little bank here, a tricky shot and play to absolute perfection. She She was the last one to win the Australian Women's Open when it was held here.
Well, let's have another look at this. Opening up the face of the sand wedge, just using the bounce, sliding it right under. It didn't have a lot of height, but it was just judged to perfection. It just grabbed beautifully. The caddy Gary is like, oh yeah, give me 5.
Hasn't been the greatest day so far, but this surely gets a bit of those good feelings of 3 years ago going. Great save from Haru Nomura. Remains 4 from the lead. Sweet touch on 6. Long birdie putt for Jin Young Ko.
Leaving the flag in again, but I don't think that one will scare it, will it?
Still going, still
my
going.
Goodness.
We might be in for a reprise of the Ko show.
Dave Brooker, her caddy's like, oh yes.
Jin Young Ko is getting hot at the green. She's now only 2 behind with 4 birdies in her last 6 holes.
I did not think that had anywhere near enough pace to reach there, Quentin.
Can Nelly respond on the other side of the course? No, not there.
All those uphill putts, Nellie's been putting with the flag stick in the hole. Downhill, she doesn't.
That's interesting, Michael. That would be the opposite to what I would have expected. I think the players are just sort of trying to find their way with this, with the flag stick. It's hard to get used to. Old habits die hard sometimes. I mean, Jin Young Ko's been putting out with the flag stick in. Adam Scott's been putting with the flag stick in over in the States all the time.
Starting to see a theme develop here, Jane. I wonder whether Nelly Korda is aware of what's going on around her. Antha Munoz, can she move closer? What a day she's having. 6 under for the day. 2 to play after this. Won't get closer there. Jane, you've been in front on Sundays when you take a lead of 3 and then early on no one really gets near you. Do you think, oh, I just got to play solid to keep it? Or does she have to go out and win it now?
I think she has to go out and win it. And I remember back in '97, I had a young Korean, Sun Young Kang, who started making birdies at me. And you've got to go, you know what, I've got to get myself into gear here. You know, it's time for me to start making the birdies.
Now.
You can't take your... You can't just take your foot off the pedal. Sorry, Michael.
That's okay, Jane. How good was that chip shot from Haru?
Oh.
That's got to give you a lot of confidence when you go to the next hole.
Oh, without question.
Great shot.
Well, she knows this golf course as well as anyone. She's played it in all kinds of conditions, clearly excellently.
Some of the locals out here, they're all high-fiving her caddy, Gary, after that.
Well, that was a thing of beauty. That was a short game clinic right there.
Great little spot around 17, Michael, with lots of action around this portion of the course.
Yes, Quentin, and there is a leaderboard, an electronic one, but Nelly didn't have a look at it.
Well, she's got to keep playing her own game, though, Michael. I mean, she needs to certainly make some birdies, but she can't get wrapped up in what everybody else is doing.
Yeah, and she seems pretty good on that. And I'll just give you a little stat. Her shoes, the straps on them, have the words birdies all over them, would you believe? All 3 of them.
Well done. Very observant of you. Thank you, Michael.
Well, that's 6 birdies there, because there's 6 straps.
Avid watcher of shoes.
It's a thing in sport these days. A lot of sports people I've seen have written things on their shoes.
And some people have tattoos on the inside of their wrists saying deep breath. I think Georgia Hall is the one that has that on her.
The charging defending champ is piercing fairways, holing putts. This is building beautifully.
Second in fairways in regulation and first in greens in regulation last year for Jin Young Ko. She is a ball striking machine.
Can Atha keep her hot round going? Yes, she tidies up at 16 there, so still yet to roll in a bogey today. 6 birdies for her. She's 4 from the lead at 9 under, only has 2 holes remaining.
Overnight leader Nelly Korda, her second into 7, leads by 2 now. Jin Young Ko has cut into that lead. Ko is 4 under through 8 holes. Korda with a reasonable birdie putt to come here.
It's in the go zone at 9 for Jin Young Ko.
Oh, and it's a very accessible hole location there today. Looks very inviting.
My word, she is on a hot streak. Sets up another birdie opportunity. Wow.
So Haru a long way down past Nelly. A 58-degree wedge here. Plenty of spin on it. Good trajectory.
Oh, yes, Michael, that's a beautiful shot there for Haru Nomura. That's a good birdie chance.
Back to the American Angel, Yin. Great work with the iron off the tee at 12.
We are really seeing some great shots here at Grange Golf Club.
Now 4 players, double figures under par. Angel Yin's only 3 from the lead.
That one little blip there on 10. A par 5 bogey. Oh, she'll be kicking herself for that one, but bouncing back beautifully.
So it's still a 2-shot lead for Nelly Korda. Are we overselling it? I don't know, Jane.
No, I don't think we're
I just get the
overselling it.
sense that
Yeah.
if Nelly gets a birdie or 2 here, it changes things dramatically.
I think it's really the ball's in her court, certainly. And with that lovely approach of Ko up ahead, it's time for Nelly to start making a few birdies. So she's not playing badly, she's playing beautiful golf, just not quite taking advantage of her opportunities. And
Of course, she hasn't played as many holes as those in the top 20, but as it stands, Nelly's one of the few players only 1 under for the day in that top group.
Yeah, but just remember yesterday she really got it going on the back 9. So if she doesn't do too much damage on the front 9, expect some fireworks perhaps.
oh, good aggressive stroke. Yes, there you go. You know how much that meant.
A big moment to once again return to a 3-shot buffer.
And that is taking charge of the tournament. Back to 3 shots now, as you said, Quentin, and that was a good mid-range putt for her to make. Gives her a lot of confidence. And look, deciding, yep, I'm going to putt with the pin in all the time now.
So this for an outward 31 for Jin Young Ko, trying to finish off with yet another birdie here at 9.
You can see a little right to left break in this one. Just pulled it perhaps just a little bit. It was a good angle actually to be able to see the break there, Quentin. Never quite got it out high enough.
4 birdies and out in 32, and 3 behind our tournament leader.
That was a big moment there for Ko. Really kind of needed that one, I think.
As does Haru here.
Opportunity missed. Expected a bit more borrow from the left. Just hung out there on the right.
Talk about ebb and flow.
Oh, my goodness.
Just as we thought the chasers were getting closer, Nelly Korda just clicks a little further ahead with that birdie at 7. Natha Munoz on her penultimate hole of the tournament.
Yeah, walks it in. Nicely done, Arthur.
So 1 to play for the Spaniard, and 5 is the deficit from her to Nelly Korda. She's got a 3-shot break on last year's winner Jin Young Ko, just as it looked like Ko was really making a surge. Great birdie from Korda on the 7th to be still in control at the Grange. top 3 as Nellie's on the tee at 8.
She's got a 9-iron. The bunker is just... The pin is just 5 paces past that bunker.
Soft. Soft.
Oh,
Shot.
at it.
That was well done. Completely took that bunker out on the downslope. It's just over that bunker.
Good spot.
Out of play. That's well done. Can't mess with that front bunker, Michael. That is disaster there.
It is, Jane. You just do not want to have that bunker in any part of your mindset. Haru with an 8-iron.
Yeah, today it's measuring 126 metres. You can see scorecard yardage of 138, but this pin is a little more up front today. Well guarded by that bunker. It's made 3 pars so far this week on it. Sounded a little thin.
It's got to get over. Oh, doesn't, into the face and down. Jane, a no-go area.
Yeah, definitely sounded a little bit thin. Not good solid contact in the middle of the face and didn't carry. It'll be a hard up and down from there. Very deep bunkers here at the Grange Golf Club, and there's not a huge amount of sand in it. Very tricky. Oh, there's little Honey the koala. I'm sorry, I'm rather partial to koalas, Quentin.
Why not? Another piercing drive from Jin Young Ko. I think that koala might be the same koala she hugged at Kooyonga last year on the tee at 10.
You better give little Honey a pat for good luck.
Renewing acquaintances.
Things are looking pretty good here, but a birdie putt for Nelly Korda. This to stretch her lead to 4. Birdied the 7th, looking for back-to-back here at the 8th. Going downhill right in the middle of the hole. Nelly Korda, you can see how much that meant. A little double fist pump. 3 birdies in the first 8 holes for the overnight leader, stretching things out.
The young Floridian. Let's have another look at this.
We were
Just read
asking
it
for
beautifully.
birdies from her, Jane, and she's gone bang, bang. She knows it as well. Just as the defending champion was getting closer, Nelly said, not on my watch just yet. Super impressive. And to think, here she is leading by 4 shots, having bogeyed the first 3 holes she played on Thursday afternoon. It's almost been like a +3 handicap for her and the rest of the field.
Haru Nomura now for a par. She knows the break. Just got to follow in a fellow competitor. Okay, that's a good save from that front bunker. Stays at 9. Now she's 6 behind.
It's taking that group at 9 under almost out of the equation, Jane, and even those at 10 under, Angel Yin and Jodie Ewart Shadoff, that's 5 back now. So Bronte Law needs this. Yep, didn't hit it.
Yeah, there's not much more we professionals hate than leaving it right in the heart of the hole. You've done everything, but give it that little bit extra.
You need birdies to keep rolling down. Ewart Shadoff to keep on the pace of the chase. And there's another one that's in the jaws. Teasing, short.
The uphill putts, they are a little slower than they look. Got to give them that extra pace.
A good outward 34 though for Jodie Ewart Shadoff, who's had an excellent start to her year. 3rd in the LET event at Abu Dhabi. And T8 at the Vic Open. Headed for another top 10 finish here, but just how high will it be?
So Nelly now, adrenaline yesterday, now a bit more today. 2 birdies in a row. Expect this to be hit hard. That's ended in that right-hand bunker.
Wait to see the live. We'll be back with you in a moment, Michael. Arthur Munoz.
And Arthur's been recovering from a disease called Hashimoto's disease. It's a thyroid condition. Left her losing some hair, feeling very run down and tired. Certainly getting back to full health. It's great to see.
Get in.
Oh, get in.
Oh,
that would have been a handy one.
Big galleries around 18, as you'd expect. And well, may she smile. So she's got that for a 7-under round of 65. Jin Young giving it everything, and that's gone well through. Wow, that's a powerful strike. We've seen a lot of players lay up there at 10, but having to try and, I think, play the scenario more so than the hole there, Jane.
So Haro to follow Nelly. Nelly in a bit of trouble. This is a good swing, good strike, good looking shot, drilled it.
It generated a lot of speed through impact there, Michael. That is absolutely perfect. She gets a lot of roll on it. Well, these fairways here at the Grange really suiting her.
Our last group is almost at the back nine on the final day of the 2019 Australian Open at the Grange Golf Club in Adelaide. Nelly Korda started the day with a 3-shot lead and is now a 4-shot leader. Jin Young Ko onto the back nine, having picked up 4 shots already today. Angel Yin, the long-hitting American. She's got a bit of a hot streak going as well. Jodie Hewitt shut off 5 back, but now with Nelly Korda out to 15 under, you wonder whether those at -9 are even in the fight. Well, Atahara Munoz is running out of holes. She's got a birdie putt coming up on the last. Steen, Buhai, Law, they're going to have to really accelerate and find some birdies if they're going to get anywhere near the 20-year-old world number 16, looking to fulfill what seems to be a family destiny for the Kordas when it comes to Australian Opens.
It really does. It's quite extraordinary. I mean, you couldn't write the script any better if you were a Hollywood screenplay writer. It is quite something. I was there when Jessica won that playoff in 2012 at Royal Melbourne. And I've met her mum and dad, Peter and Regina, and not met young Sebastian, but obviously a very accomplished young tennis player. But what a family, what a sporting family. And it's just quite amazing. I wondered, you know, I was keen to see how Nelly would handle it. Here was Jess Korda.
6-way playoff at Royal Melbourne in 2012. And that was one of the most exciting Sundays we've seen in this tournament's history. Jess is watching on from afar. She's got a bit of an injury at the moment and emulating her dad with that scissor kick jump.
Right in front of Patricia Bridges. Puts her name on that wonderful trophy. There with ISPS handers Midori Miyazaki.
Okay.
So there's a lot of tradition for her to follow. It's going to be hard for her to keep it out of her mind as the tournament goes on, but just focus on one shot at a time. It's a challenging one here though, Michael.
It certainly is. That front edge. She's got 9-iron.
Yeah, hit the lip.
Took the lip. Could hear it.
Absolutely crushed it into it with that 9-iron. So, yeah, it was bowled 135 metres out of that bunker. So Haru now in with a good opportunity to put one close.
Well, let's have another look at this one. So important, number one job to get it out of the bunker without hitting the lip. I think probably one less club might have done the trick. Maybe go with the wedge, perhaps getting a tad greedy. I've clearly thought she could do it, Quentin, but
She just backs away again, Haru Nomura. She also has a 9-iron, 123 metres.
this is a pretty easy hole location here at the 9th, so Haru needing to go right out this one.
Well struck, just going a little left.
Away she
Bumped
goes.
At the back.
Huge mistake there.
Yes.
It's like a boxing match, you know, you've got a jab and then you've got a counter punch. You've got to get that one in tight.
The charger, the defending champ.
Oh, this is
Really aggressive at the par 5, 10th. And is that going to release? No. A lot of work to do.
That was a really hard shot. Played it probably the safest way she could. That could easily have gone over the back.
Looks like a exclamation point for Atha Munoz. Indeed it is. A great way to finish her day. What a round of golf. A
Bravo,
7 under
bravo.
65. I don't think 10 under is going to be good enough, but that is a super scorecard for a Sunday in tournament mode at the Grange.
Well done, Arthur. That's a terrific performance.
2 to here for the leader. And the first green that she's missed in regulation all day.
Well, she can certainly redeem herself with a good iron shot here.
A wedge incoming and not too bad. There's a chance, Jane.
Yep. Smart play. You certainly don't want to compound your error and hit a poor iron shot like Haru Nomura just did. So chance for a par.
Can Angel Yin get closer? For a third straight birdie. Yes, she can. Wow. After bogeying 10, she's gone birdie, birdie, birdie. And she's at 11 under, 4 behind her countrywoman in Nelly Korda.
Don't know what's going on
Not quite
there.
sure what's happening with her hand, but
Hopefully it's not an injury.
maybe it's just too hot.
Yeah. Great recovery there. Get that number right.
From the sand to here on the par 5, 10th. No birdie for Jin Young Ko there. I get the feeling that her approach was one more so designed around the situation of the leaderboard rather than playing the hole the way she would have best desired. Trying to get home in 2.
Yeah, that's a very awkward bunker to be in there at the 10th, especially with the way where the hole is located today. It's all the way back. Now, Angel Yin here at the par 3, 14th.
Oh, does sit down a little here, Angel. No, not in the
not too
bunker,
bad.
just beyond. She can't see it from the tee. So it looks like that hot streak might come to a halt at 14.
We were talking before, both of you, about awkward bunker shots and awkward positions. For Haru Nomura, this will be another test of her chipping mastery. And we've seen how good she is, but this is not easy either. Everything going away from her.
Michael, it's interesting the way these bunkers are raked. It's a very wide, tined rake, and they produce quite a few little furrows, and it looks like the ball's sitting down a little bit and got a little bit of sand right behind it from the view that I have here.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. They're old wooden style rakes, aren't
Yeah,
they?
yes. They're not personally my favourites. I think it makes bunker play rather difficult.
The short game of this woman is unbelievable. So let's see what she does.
Oh, she's looking out to the left. It's clearly going to bounce down to the right. Open face, try and get as much speed on it as she can. Oh, tried to get a bit cute with it.
Well, what a amazing turnaround this hole.
Well, Haru had the chance to really knock one in tight and take advantage of a mistake from Korda.
Scoots through, and that's a long putt coming back for a 5. So Haru Nomura, who charged down the back 9 here 3 years ago, is likely to drop one over for the day. We'll leave her for a moment. Jin Yun does take her 5 at 10, so she remains 4 under for the day and 4 behind our leader. And here she is with a par putt, Michael.
Yes, so again, this ebb and flow opportunity here to get away with a par and keep the momentum going. And so crucial going into the back 9. She didn't hit it.
So Nelly will give one back. 4 becomes 3. And 15 under becomes 14 under.
And the rest of the field goes, oh, thank you. That was a gift.
Admonishing herself as she's completed that outward 9 in 34. 3 birdies and that bogey. Seeing her move from 12 under to 14 under. Started the day with a 3-shot lead, and she goes to the back 9 with same advantage. And now what's Haru got here, Michael?
Yeah, this is not easy at all, Quinton, but coming back up the hill, back up the slope really, so she can afford to be reasonably aggressive with it. And she's in this predicament after a beautiful tee shot right in the middle of the fairway.
Totally. It was a very poor iron shot. Pulled it long and left her with nothing, really. Tried to get a little too cute.
2 in the sand and this for a 5.
If you can minimize your mistakes and just get away with a bogey, that's recoverable. Double bogeys, not so much.
Great putt. Great putt from Haru Nomura. She'll drop a shot at 9, but wow, that in a weird way will give her a good feeling after making a mistake in the green side bunker.
The leader has reached the 10th tee. 3-shot lead after going out in 2 under par 34. That was with a bogey at the 9th. Errant tee shot that led to that bogey at 9. Still in commanding position.
Nice one, bud.
And that's a good one. Right down the fairway on the par 5 10th. And there you can see a little bit of the comparison of the final 2 players. Of course, Nomura is a former champion here. She won here 3 years ago in 2016, last time the Australian Women's Open was held here at the Grange. 15 putts to 13 putts, and that's the difference right there. Now, Angel Yin. This for par at 14. Excuse me, that's for bogey at 14.
Maybe it was like a...
And that stops a nice run of 3 birdies in a row for the American.
The most entertaining round with her on Wednesday. She took more than we did.
That's saying something.
Jin Yun Ko doesn't look dissimilar to the clothes that she wore when she won last year, predominantly white.
Three back. But this is an interesting home. Where is it, Michael?
fine.
It doesn't look like it's got down there a long
Can't reach the
way
bunker.
going into
Right
those
to the left
trees.
wind. Straight at the bunker.
So Haru just trying to pick a spot out there to set herself up for her third, really. It's very unusual. You don't see that very often from her, to be that far left.
Swing.
Good contact. So I've got a marsupial update, if you like.
Go on.
Yeah, Nellie just said she's been here in Australia, never seen a kangaroo or a koala before, and they're just so fluffy.
She's ticked one of her bucket list. I don't know if we can guarantee a kangaroo out here. Unlikely.
The defending champion Jin Young Ko trying to stay on the pace. This to reduce the lead to 2 shots. Rolling it well. Oh, so close. She does look likely. Most times she's over the putter today. Kate, no matter the distance.
She's threatening the hole. She's got this... She's quite edgy, isn't she, Jin Young Ko? She's got a bit of swagger about her. I think she stands out in the crop of South Korean golfers. A brilliant game, but a lot of confidence.
Fist pump for Jodie Hewitt-Shadoff. So she's 3 under for the day now and starts her back 9 with a birdie. Close enough if she can get hot enough, depending on what Nelly Korda does. It's the asterisk that hasn't changed, depending on what Nelly does. Now to the 5-time champion, about to complete her 2019 Australian Open. Carrie Webb for birdie on the last. Oh, not quite. But after missing the cut at the last couple of Australian Opens, great to see her at the weekend. Planning on a similar schedule of last year. Golfing royalty anywhere in the world, but particularly here at home. 3 under for the tournament for Carrie Webb. She finishes with a 1 over 73 today. And yet again, we are delighted that she continues to return to Australia. Hook back in to the chase for the Patricia Bridges Bowl in 2019. It's Nellie's to lose. Korda started the day with a 3-shot lead. She's embarking down the back 9, still with an advantage of 3 over her nearest chaser. It's last year's champion, Jin Young Ko, who went out in a 4 under 32. She's part of first 2 holes of the back 9. She's 3 back. She's talented. She wants to go back to back. And Angel Yin got really hot midway through the back 9. She's got 4 to play. She is at 10 under par, the talented American. What about Jodie Hewitt-Shadoff? Hasn't she been so consistent to start 2019? Well, she's 4 back, 2 under for the day. She's got good feeling flowing through her veins as she tries to chase down Nelly Korda.
Nelly Korda really got hold of that one off the tee. She's got 226 to this par 5.
Jeez, Michael, 2 big hits.
2 excellent shots.
Up the slope. Eagle opportunity for Nelly.
Wow, that looks exceptional. Angel Yin from the sand now. Looking like it's unraveling for her. Oh, gets a bounce. That'll trickle back as well. So she dropped a shot at the previous hole. Chance to get it back.
She just needs some more holes, Angel Yin. Starting to run out. 4 remaining.
Now a 9-iron for Haru.
Oh, wonderful. So a birdie putt coming after her misadventure off the tee. Still Nellie's to lose. She's leading by 3. But boy, aren't we seeing some exciting golf trying to chase her down. Korda's been outstanding to this point. The defending champion keeps fighting. Jin Young Ko, she's 4 under for the day. Arthur Munoz is in the clubhouse with the best score of the day, a 65. The Granger's there if you're good enough on the back 9.
Hi, I'm Uriaja Hamrigan.
I'm Nicole Brugg-Larson.
I am Lydia Cohn.
I'm Lizette Salas. You're watching the ISPS Handa Women's Australian Open in Adelaide.
Two official events.
Just has to keep it together. And the score's a testament to the fact that if you are good enough, Grange is kind enough today, more so than previous afternoons we've seen this week, because there aren't too many players that are over par. In fact, you have to go all the way down to beyond the top 25 to see a player who hasn't been able to beat the course or isn't in the midst of playing who's not under par. So that really shows you how conducive the scoring conditions are today for the afternoon. So there are birdies out there, but are there enough for anyone to roll them in to chase down Nelly Korda? The River Torrens on the edge of Adelaide City. Adelaide Oval, a cricket, Australian football and rock concert venue. The Memorial Drive tennis courts, who are set for an upgrade as well. Tennis and golf are a bit of a theme of today.
Nelly Korda has an eagle opportunity at the 10th. This to extend her lead even more. It's not an eagle, but Michael, how nice is it to have a tap-in birdie?
Yeah, she's played this hole brilliantly.
For the second time today, she leads the tournament by 4 strokes.
Four strokes behind her is Angel Yin, who's got 3 holes remaining. Oh, and she is trying to close the gap.
She is pumped striding away. Look at that pack 9 scorecard. 4 birdies, 2 bogeys.
That's 8 birdies in the round, and she's still got a couple more holes to play. She's got game. Hold your line. Trickle down towards the hole. 7.
Very slippery putt for birdie coming up.
Bet she'll keep the flag stick in as well. She's done that all the way around today.
This for a 5 after a poor tee shot for the Japanese. And Nomura puts it down.
One of the best holes on the golf course, the 11th, a par 4, 364 metres. First part of the equation is the drive. Can't take it left. The bigger, the longer hitters can try and fly it over that bunker, and then, wow, it's just a wedge in. The shorter hitters have to play it to the corner. But then that job's not done, because the second shot is very testing. And with the pin where it is today, it's on the back left-hand corner. That bunker on the left side of the green has got a fair bit of a workout.
So 2 birdies for our players off the 10th.
So Nelly, this time not using driver, as Kate mentioned, didn't want to do anything too risky. Straight down the middle.
You know, it's a clever play, Michael. She could take driver. She could fly it over that bunker.
Easily.
She's got the distance, but what's the point? Yeah.
What is the point? And Haru, well, she, you know, is playing well, but when you're playing against Nelly Korda, who's just starting to lift on this back 9.
3 years ago, Michael, it was birdie on 10, 13, 15, 16, 17 as Haru came home in 32. She needs to get something along those lines going here.
Just going a little more on a right line, but no danger out there at all. It'll be okay.
Yeah, same as yesterday.
Let's leave this group for a moment and go up to the green at the 10th. And Jodie Hewitt shut off with a very long putt here.
It's not a bad attempt from Shadoff. Long range, but not threatening the hole. Got to hit it close if she's going to close that gap. Try and stay within striking distance of Nelly on 15 under. Where's the challenge going to come from, Quentin?
You'd suggest this lady. Too slick. And the wrong line there for Jin Young Ko, so no birdie for her on 12, but you'd imagine she'll take par there to remain 4 behind. Oh, Jodie, there's a mistake. First bogey of the day for Hewitt Shadoff, who'd played so well to that point. She drops back to 9 under. Takes some fizz out of her charge, and Jin Young Ko tidies up, remains at 11 under, so she is still 4 behind, sharing second with Angel Yin, but Nelly Korda's only had the one blip today. It was a bogey on 9 where she hit the lip of a fairway bunker trying to blast out, and that cost her a shot there, but was able to respond with a birdie on 10. Let's leave the course for just a moment. Steph Brance has a very special guest.
Yeah, the Queen of Australian golf, Carrie Webb. It's always such a treat to see you play down under. It's lovely for us, for your fans. You like this course, and you played well here 3 years ago, and on Thursday you opened with a cracking round. How do you sum up your tournament?
Yeah, you know, a little disappointed how I played over the weekend. Friday afternoon was quite challenging, and I wasn't quite as sharp as I needed to be in the wind, but we didn't have many conditions over the weekend. The only thing today is the greens have really firmed up, so I hit a couple of good iron shots into greens that when I released over the back of the green, and you just can't be over the back of any of these greens. It's jail. So yeah, a little disappointed of how I finished, but you know, all in all, I've enjoyed the week and enjoyed the Adelaide crowd.
Well, you're now getting to pick and choose your tournaments. Are you finding that balance is suiting you better?
Yeah, definitely. You know, after everyone announced it this week, 25 years of of Australian Open golf. Yeah, I just didn't really have the heart to, you know, put the time that's required into to play a full schedule, and to do that also means I have to spend most of the year away from Australia, and I just wanted to start, you know, being back here more. So last year was a great balance. I still, you know, I'll never get tired of competing. It's just tired of the hard work that's needed to do it. So, you know, I wasn't far away this week from being competitive. So, you know, that gives me good positivity for the rest of the events for the rest of the year.
How hard is it to get into tournament mode when you've had some time away from the game? You would physically, I imagine, feel refreshed and ready to go, but how hard is that from a golf perspective to get straight back into that?
Yeah, it actually came on pretty naturally. You know, I got back into my schedule, and I commented today, I thought for sure there'd be a couple of days we'd be running late, but everything, I think it's just start it back up again, and it's like it has been for the last 25 years. But I didn't feel that far away, and I hadn't played a tournament since the beginning of August, so that was felt pretty good to me that it wasn't that far away.
We're loving the gift you keep giving back to golf in Australia, and we've got a lot of Carrie Webb scholarship holders going around, and it's, we just want to keep seeing you play. Can you tell us we'll see you for a 26th?
Yeah, I think I'll be back next year. There's nothing in my schedule that, or in my future plans that would mean that I wouldn't be back here next year. I intend to be playing at Royal Adelaide next year.
Excellent. Well, we look forward to seeing you there. Thanks for dropping in for a chat,
Oh, no,
Carrie.
thank you.
Good luck.
Thanks to everybody.
Always great to hear from her. Back to the leader.
This is with an 8-iron, 135.
It's fine. Centre of the green. They've got to come to her. 4-shot lead for Korda.
Oh, looking a bit relaxed too, just engaging with our cameras. There's a little sign that she's at peace.
Yeah,
and why not?
Absolutely, she's relaxed.
We'll get
just
back
told
to
her the
Michael.
koala story.
Yeah.
Can you leave her alone? Chin Young Ko on 13.
That is a beautiful drive.
Yeah, she's got a few blockbuster shots in that golf bag.
As does this player. 3 to go for Angel Yin. And leaves herself with an uphill run at birdie at 16. Yet to see a par on her card for the back 9. 4 birdies, 2 bogeys.
Trying to move in the right direction up the leaderboard. Haru Nomura. This is for birdie at 11. Always been taught by her uncle. Very straightforward, quite traditional. Look, dresses traditionally. As we've mentioned, only arrives at the golf course an hour before her tee time. Doesn't practice for longer than half an hour after play. Just keeps the game very simple and straightforward. She's no fuss Nomura.
But only even par today, and that's a glaring number considering those around her. Well, this would almost be shut the gate.
She's been putting very well today. This has got a bit of right to left in it. It's looking good, tracking well.
Imperious. She is streaking away. Destiny seems but holes away for Nelly Korda in Australia.
She's going to be very hard to contain. She is looking incredibly composed and relaxed, thriving in these conditions. It's the back 9 of the Australian Open, and she's loving every minute of it.
Nelly Korda leads by 5 on the strength of birdieing 4 out of the last 5 holes. This is her tee shot at the 12th.
Swing, Nelly.
Oh, yeah.
That looks good.
Go. You're right.
Go. Go.
Oh, great.
Oh, what a scintillating shot, Michael.
There's a big crowd out here now just to see Nelly, who's ramping it up.
Oh, she certainly is, and it is warming up out there temperature-wise.
He's a happy-looking caddy, isn't he? Jason McDean.
Why would he not be? Goodness me, 5-shot lead. That is pretty handy. But yeah, the temperature's warming up a little bit. It's hardly any breeze at all right now, is there, Michael? It's a beautiful day for golf, but I hope you have a hat.
I do have a hat. I was trying to explain to our English colleague, Kate Burton, what an esky was. But she was struggling to get that concept.
Really? I know where to put my bottles of wine, though, that's for sure.
Five iron for Haru, and just Looks like she didn't quite get hold of that at all.
No, that just stays short. So final round not really eventuating. Look at that dazzling tee shot from Nelly Korda. Well, Mike, you've just got to be happy it's not 48 degrees today. It has been very hot in Adelaide.
But what a privileged position today to see golf at this standard. The Adelaide course has been set up so well. Lagrange, brilliant.
Car up for grabs on the 14th, Jane, and Bronte Law's going to have a crack at it.
Why not? Take your dead aim.
Get up.
Get up. Oh, it just landed right into that upslope. It's a very long green, this 14th one. And it just gets repelled back down to that front level. Didn't need much more.
First par of the back nine for Angel Yin. And she is 5 back.
It's been a bit of everything for the young Californian, hasn't it?
This performance, Jane, to date from Nelly Korda, sum it up for us if you could.
I would say she has taken charge. It was a little bit suspect the first few holes, but then all of a sudden she just decided to turn on the jets.
The American Nelly Korda leads down under, trying to win the Australian Open. This for birdie. This for her 5th birdie in 6 holes. And she gets it.
Scintillating stuff.
6 in front. I've had to go to the record books. Yani San won by 7 shots at Commonwealth in 2011. She's on the march for that margin, isn't she?
She certainly is, without doubt. I mean, there are plenty of golf holes left that are very birdieable for this young woman.
Just a pleasure to watch.
Oh, it is. It's been a tremendous display. You know, power, finesse, and she's really putted well. Took her a little while to get the hang of the greens. But after the front 9 on Thursday, she's really shown us quite something. She's 20 under since the first 4 holes of the front 9 on Thursday. As Nomura makes a par there at the 12th.
It's very good up and down for Nomura, but she's got to be left scratching her head. Going, I got no chance here. But you never know. Could there be a late twist? It is a tough back 9. Some difficult par 4s coming down the stretch. Wei-Ling Shi, who went into the weekend as the joint leader, struggled on Saturday, but fighting on Sunday.
And she just couldn't get anything going at all yesterday, and to top it off, just did not putt well either. So good to see her trying to climb up the board.
Okay, Angel. How close can you get on 17?
Pretty close. Oh, she is a talent. Just a youngster from California, already a member of the Solheim Cup team for the US, and with this performance, could be on another one.
We've been waiting for her to go cool, but she's just gotten hotter. It has been a wonderful front-running performance from Nelly Korda, having a real attack at the par 5, 10th hole, and running out beautifully. This was after a bogey on 9. She had birdied 7 and 8. And this was perhaps the moment where we wondered whether or not she might falter, but she birdied on 10, and then this one, I think, really had the exclamation points leaping out of the gallery. It was a beautiful putt.
Well, when you start making putts from that length, you kind of have the feeling it might be your day, Kate, don't you?
And it's not just the putter that's been great. Look at the quality of this iron shot.
It's just effortless power. You know, she's got strength, she's got length, she's got the finesse. I remember Jessica telling me that she thought Nelly was the best of them both in all. humility. And I might be starting to believe it now.
It's a beast of a par 5, the 13th, up and around the corner, plays slightly uphill. Haven't seen anybody get home in 2 yet, but there's a fair bit of adrenaline coursing through Nelly Korda's veins right now. She's a big hitter.
And there's not as much wind coming off the ocean, which is usually the prevailing wind here, Kate, so that could be a factor. She could get pretty darn close. 474 metres is about 500 yards. She's got the strength to get close, I would say.
Already an eagle playing the easiest hole on the golf course. Still with that flag stick in for Jin Young Ko. Birdie chance to climb to 12 under.
Oh, it's not over yet, folks. But that's what the chasers have to do. They've got to start putting pressure on. Athahara Munoz is at 10. She's in. It's really only Angel Yin and Jin Young Ko, I think, that have a chance to really put any kind of pressure on as we look at Bronte Law at the 14th. Nice touch.
Pretty solid day for her. Only bogey coming on 12. And in saying solid, you sort of see, 1 under for the day generally is pretty good, but that top group, Nelly 5 under for the day so far, Ko 5 under, Angel Yin 6 under for the day, and Munoz, of course, a 65.
And I think the lack of wind has really made this course more accessible.
Yeah, that wind there's no wind out here, Jane. You're absolutely right. Avoid that bunker, just smash it over the top of it.
Oh my goodness. It does slope down to the right, so just hold up.
Jeez, there's a big crowd out here now, guys. It's sensational.
Oh, they want to be a part of history.
Where are the boys? I haven't heard them lately. The Korda crew. They were out earlier this morning, cheering on for Jodie Hewitt-Shadoff.
Now, Hara's just been a playing partner and a spectator to some unbelievable golf. Pulled a few left today. That one's going left towards me.
Watch out.
It sounded like you were taking evasive action.
She didn't like my koala jokes, unfortunately.
Well, it's funny, Michael. I take a break for 25 minutes or so, and all of a sudden there's daylight between Nelly Korda and the chasers.
I've just been doing some numbers.
Yes.
Have to go back to Donna Young at Victoria in 1976, well before LPGA era. That was only a 3-round tournament that she
That was
won
at Manly, wasn't it?
by 9 shots.
Geez, you have been going back through the record books. That was quick to get to 1976. Good chance for Angel Yin.
Yes, well done. She is just having a day out.
Some surge, but it looks like it's going to be a footnote on the march of Nelly Korda to yet another victory on the LPGA Tour and another Australian Open for the family.
Welcome back to Adelaide for the Women's Australian Open. Before the break, we saw that long tee shot of Nelly Korda, and she reached the green in 2. Might have been trying a little too hard and tugged it left. Certainly had the firepower to get it there, but that is going to be a very difficult bunker shot. A lot of sand to cover before she reaches the green, and not much green to work with. She is there in 2.
That is going to be a very, very difficult up and down for a birdie. But the smart play would be put it out there about 15, 20 feet, take a chance of a birdie. Don't make a mistake.
The margin is 5 as it stands. This might be the last charge. Jin Young Ko, the defending champion, keeps it interesting.
Wowza, she likes the par threes.
I think she likes Adelaide. That's what she likes.
She likes those flag sticks too.
4 to play. She's 4 back. Hannah Green, the Australian, now at 16. Oh, there's a highlight for the local.
Well done, Hannah. Gutsy effort today. Currently at 3 under par for the day, 9 under.
Looks like for the second year in a row, she'll be the leading Australian at her home open. Wailing Shi. Oh, birdies everywhere. Birdies everywhere.
Oh, this is fun to watch. Putting on a wonderful display of golf. These LPGA players, all credit to them.
You've got to be inspired watching at home. Get out the golf clubs, go and play after this.
8 iron for Haru. 1 through 5. That's gone over the back.
It's actually a great home, Michael, in the end. Probably lost it, but wow, that is a terrific shot from Haru Nomura. So it gives herself a chance to pick up a birdie. There are highlights outside of Nelly Korda today, Kate and Jane. Angel Yin is among them. Wow, hasn't she mixed her form, but mainly good down the back 9. Tee shot at 12. At the moment, she is 12 under, and that was the middle of a run of 3 birdies as she rolled that one in.
She just needs some more holes on the golf course to play. Atha Munoz, what a round for the Spaniard. 6 under par, standing on the 18th hole for her round. 9 under par for the championship. And in it went, around a 65 for Atha.
You know you're in Australia when you hear shot. And there's plenty of that with Nelly Korda. Here at the short par 3-8. The touch. Oh, she is so dialed in today.
So is Angel Yin. Birdie chance at the 15th. Oh, striking it close. Getting the fist pump going. Atta girl.
Birdie 7, birdie 8, bogey 9. And perhaps a wobble, or so we thought. Then this. Second to the par 5, 10th. Didn't make the eagle putt, but made the birdie to keep the roll going.
And then Haru Nomura. Her day hasn't panned out as planned, but this was a good birdie for Nomura at the 10th. Trying to stay within striking distance of the lead.
Can you help me out with some superlatives? We're running out. With this young lady.
Might not be a superlative, but it's a great phrase you use down under. She's a little ripper.
She is a ripper indeed. Thank you. Well timed.
Ooh, this isn't easy. A lot of bunker to fly over. Not that much green.
Well, she's done pretty well, Kate, out of that. And gee, Haru's in close from the fairway. It looked like it went right through the back, but that was a tremendous 8 iron that she hit in there.
Absolutely superb shot from Nomura, but an absolutely superb shot from Nelly. That's exactly what she needed to do. Fly it, make sure you fly it past the flag, and it had plenty of spin on it, Kate. That was really good stuff. Not an easy shot.
4 massive holes left for the defending champ. Totally overshadowed. She's 6 under on the day. She is absolutely in the zone as well, but still 4 behind the leader. And speaking of being overshadowed, Angel Yin. Oh, a bit wayward off the tee at 18, but she's 7 under on the day to this point.
Not a bad spot to attack, though, if she can get a bounce. Not quite. It's going to be a challenging up and down for Angel. Good birdie chance here, Michael.
Certainly is, and you wouldn't back her out of making this either. Just the way she putts on the back 9.
Oh, it just went hard left early. It's okay. was not an easy position that she left herself in after that second shot. Gave herself a chance for birdie, didn't convert. That's all right, though. Still a 4-shot lead.
Down under, a back 9 of the Women's Australian Open. Former champion Nomura on par 3, 14th. Not having a very spectacular day, certainly not what she was hoping for. And that just adds to her troubles there. That's a difficult spot in the bunker underneath the tree.
Some great crowds.
The word is out. The champion, so it seems, is on the march.
Well, we won't give it to her just yet, but it's looking likely.
Not just yet. I'm actually very close to the placer at the moment. There's 6 iron.
It sounded a little clunky.
On the right level, though.
Only for a moment.
It's not all that bad, actually, back there. It's pretty flat. That's a good miss. You're not going to hit the putting surface. Being long is fine here at 14.
Mindset of...
Bam, right in.
Yeah. So I was just going to tune in for a moment there. We'll leave it. We'll get you in a moment, Jane, just to get inside Nellie's head. You've been there. You can tell us what it's like when you've got such a buffer, but you've still got a job to do. And the defending champion is the closest. She keeps giving herself chances, and again, in the right part of the green to really attack a birdie putt.
A great approach shot there from Jin Young Ko. A nice week for this young woman, Elena Sharp from Canada. She's had her trials and tribulations last year. It's a new year, new her, new birdie. Oh, that's tremendous stuff. Up to 10 under and in a tie for 4th. So a couple birdies there in a row. Good solid back 9. Yes.
Ahead to the closing hole, and a long birdie putt from off the green for Angel Yin.
Well, this is a big up and down. Come on, release.
Never got there, so she needs that.
Could be costly.
For a 65.
Having a good chat to herself on the way up there, Quentin, I can see.
Jin Young to get to 14 under. Oh, it looks like it was going to go in.
Did everything but. Oh, she's putted well today, Jin Young Ko. 6 under for her round.
Oh, it's been a tremendous display for our defending champion. I mean, she's hit quality shots, converted the birdies. That was a little bit unlucky. I thought that was going to just drip in that left edge.
Thought the pace was dying enough for it to fall in, but not to be. Marissa Steen. No highlight for her there. Yeah, it's a very racy
it's a little
putt.
nervy. Last 2 players here at 18. Ankle injury there for Marissa Steen. Now, this is a hard shot, Michael, for Haru Nomura here at 14.
Incredibly difficult. She's had a few of these today. She's under the shade of this pine tree, feet in an awkward position, not a lot of green to work with.
Well, she's shown us a lot of her excellence in short game technique. Let's see if she can execute another one.
It is pretty flat on that back level.
Sounded a little chunky, but got away with it.
I thought that was going to fly out of the bunker the way it sounded, but a good home.
There's not a lot of sand on the edges of the bunker. There's plenty in the bottom, but the faces and the edges of the bunkers are pretty firm.
And Nellie's elected to use the putter, which is very wise. It's pretty quick.
Yeah, not bad at all. It's a good place to miss it on the 14th when the pin's in the back. Much easier to putt from the back edge than it is on the front plateau.
Par for Angel Yin to finish on 12 under.
Ah, disappointing way to finish. Wayward tee shot. Set up that bogey.
A 66 on Sunday, though, for Angel Yin. 11 under par.
9 birdies.
Well, she's yet to win on the LPGA Tour, but she has won on the Ladies European Tour, the 2017 Omega Dubai Ladies Classic. She's got a lot of talent, this Angel.
She certainly has 9 birdies. Wowzers.
Wowzers, I like that.
This will be a very good sandy par for Haru.
Nice up and down from the bunker. Nomura remains in a tie for 4th at 10 under.
Michael, I would say this is a pretty important putt.
Yeah, Jane, it certainly is. I mean, she's comfortable out here, but yeah, we'll get this one in and we're heading for home.
Yeah, no problem. That's a solid par. Well, not an easy hole there at 14. So 4 par 4s to finish with here at Grange Golf Club.
4 to play, and her lead is 4. And what great galleries receptive to the class of these players.
Bring it home, baby.
Oh, Michael, you've got the best job in Australia today.
I do. It's outstanding, brilliant, and yeah, they're just starting to get a little bit noisy. Maybe some of this water out here.
She's been exceptional today, Jin Young Ko, but she's running out of holes.
Well, and with 4 par 4s to finish, eagles are unlikely. Birdies certainly doable. Job 1 done for Jin Young, fairway in regulation. Now Marissa Steen, can she hold this one to stay at 9 under and a tie for 9th? Nicely done, young lady.
4 under on the day. 9 under for the tournament for Marissa Steen. She and Angel Yin are done. Nelly Korda, 4 in front, 4 to play.
Well, Haru just hoping to avoid all the bunkers left and right, and that looks very good. Won't go anywhere near either bunker, and that's in great position.
Just a little hybrid for Nelly.
You can do it!
The right-hand bunker is 272 yards.
Oh, are you okay, Michael?
I'm all right. Don't worry, everyone. You do not need to go to emergency. I have survived.
But more importantly,
How's
where's
the
the
ball?
I nearly trod on it, actually. It's very close, right by me.
Is it okay?
Everything's okay. Didn't tread on it, so we're all good. That was unusual. We haven't seen one of those today.
It's the only place you're in danger of getting hit today from Nelly Korda's ball if you're at the bottom of the cup. All those putts being rolled in. So, Jane, the mindset here, different to being 4 in front compared to 1 or 2?
I think so. You know, you just got to keep doing what you're doing. The other players are going to start to run out of holes. Just play intelligently, make your pars, keep hitting quality shots, stay in your own game. Stay with your pre-shot routine, stay in the moment. Don't get ahead of yourself, which I would think could be easy to do given the fact of all the family tradition and all the hoopla that surrounds a possible win from Nelly.
Beautiful beaches, and at this time of year for the last 3 years, and with another couple at least to come, it's been a feature of the best women golfers in the world, coming to some of the finest golfing layouts that you will see around this country and in the world.
And I think important for an experienced caddy like Jason McDeed, who was on Haru's bag back here in 2016, keep in the ear of Nelly Korda, keep her in the moment, don't let her get ahead of herself. There's a lot of tradition and hoopla around the fact that she could add to the Korda legacy here in Australia. You can't afford to get ahead of yourself. So there's a lot of golf left to play.
Elena Sharp for a 3 at her second last. Oh, the edges of these cups.
Well, that was a good effort.
No mercy.
A wry smile from Elena there.
So 1 to play for her, and tied for 4th at 10 under. Gee, birdie on 18 would increase her slice of the check if she can find one there.
Jong and Lee 6 for birdie at the 15th. Up and out of that one pretty quickly. Family watching at home. Dad got her into the game. Dad's sadly not well. He's in a wheelchair, so he's unable to travel. So they're avid watchers, though, of her and how she's progressing all over the world. She's going to embrace playing on the LPGA full-time this year.
That's Nelly Korda's ball, right at 15.
So Nelly has come down and said, did I get you? And I said, no, so it's all good. Nelly got me. 6 home.
She can bounce this one up if necessary. Little opening there in front of the green.
Left.
Oh, here may be the twist in the tail. That is almost in a different postcode.
That's on the other fairway.
Lie did not look that bad. It was a little nervy shot there, Kate, I think.
That is, and that's on 16 fairway. Even Jason's rendered silent for a moment.
As far away as it looks like a pretty clean shot coming back. We'll have to wait until Michael gets a look of it, but there's the twist.
And she's got a lot of green to play with.
That's the thing I love about golf. You know, 4-shot lead, 4 to go. You think, oh, no worries. The brain gets in the way sometimes.
Every great story needs a twist, occasionally. 5-iron for Haru.
Like a good balanced swing there. Needs a bounce. Oh, top shot. Keep coming. Beautiful effort there from Nomura.
How's it changed the atmosphere, Michael?
Gee, there's a big smile and a fist pump between player and caddy then. The mood has just changed ever so slightly. It's amazing.
I think if we can hit drive,
catch up with the leader's ball in just a moment. Wei Ling Shi.
The difficult par 4, 16th going back slightly uphill. No problem for Wei Ling Shi.
Well, showing a playing partner, Jin Young Ko, the way. Jin Young is 4 back, and in this group,
Left-hand low action for Sarah Kemp. This would be a lovely way to finish on 18.
Well done, Kempy.
3 under on the day. And in a battle with Hannah Green to be the best placed Australian, Kemp's done at 8 under, and Green has 1 to play and is at that mark as well.
Oh, it's been a wonderful couple of weeks for Sarah Kemp. Currently in a tie for 10th this week, tied for 2nd last week.
Huge shot in the context of the tournament here. Oh, Jin Young Ko, what a shot! She will not lie down.
And very quickly, we could have a 2-shot swing Jin Young Ko looks certain to make a birdie. That will move her to 14 under par. Nelly is 17 under, could well drop a shot, brings it back to 16 under par, I should say. Sorry, 16 under par, and then all of a sudden there's just 2 in it.
Things are getting interesting in Adelaide. Nelly Korda at the moment has a 4-shot lead. Plenty of green to work with here from well left of the green. Ooh, that comes up well short, not releasing out the way she had hoped. That will be left for par for the leader. And before the break, we saw that wonderful approach shot from the defending champion, Jin Young Ko. She picks up a birdie. That's half of the possible 2-stroke swing. All smiles.
To stay 3 clear. On a knee knocker for a 5 as well. So it will be 1 dropped shot for our leader. It's game on. The gap is 2. Korda 16 under. Ko 14 under. 3 to play for the last group. Jin Young has 2 holes left.
And a couple of difficult hole locations as well, certainly on 16 and 18. 3 tough par 4s to finish.
Oh, my goodness, Kate, we are in for a treat of a finish. It's not going to be easy for Nelly Korda.
They're going to make her fight for it.
They sure are. No one's going to lie down. Certainly not our defending champion. Now Nomura trying to get up into that tie for 3rd at 11 under.
Well, Nomura loves the back 9 on a Sunday at the Grange. She's 3 under for the back 9. She came home in 32 3 years ago. She's not going to win this year, I wouldn't think. But she's putting together a strong finish. Don't go anywhere. 2 shots is the margin. We haven't been this close for quite some time. It started as a 3-shot lead today, and I don't think at any point during Sunday it's been less than that. So indeed we are set for a grandstand finish at the Grange as the defending champion threatens Nelly Korda.
Hi, I'm Jin Young Ko. You are watching the ISPS Handa Women's Australia Open in Adelaide.
Really important tee shot here at 16 for our leader, Nelly Korda. It's an errant tee shot at 15 that led to that bogey and cut the lead to 2. Nice aggressive swing there. Looking at it intently. Okay, misses the bunker. That's very good. It's a great start to her final 3 holes. All 3 are formidable par 4s. Only 2 shots in hand. It is far from over. Defending champion Jin Young Ko is making a run on Korda.
Well done, Hannah Green. Another terrific performance at her home open. 2 under 70 today.
Yep, 8 under, top 10, tie for 10th. Well done, Hannah.
It's been a Sunday of birdies, hasn't it?
Oh, been scintillating golf. Absolutely brilliant.
And this young lady from Los Angeles has dazzled us with her golf today. Angel Yin here on the par 5 first, which was ripped apart really by the players today. Almost that chip shot for an eagle on the opening hole. She did birdie there.
And then here's her approach shot at the par 4 3rd hole. from the bunker. She's got plenty of power. Had an incredible junior career, already just 20 years of age.
This unique putter, which stands up by itself. You don't have to hold it due to the nature of its weighting. It works. Rolled in another birdie there at 5. She also birdied 6, now to the back 9.
And hitting quality iron shots. Look, just a couple of metres there for Angel Yin for a birdie there at 11.
That came after a bogey at 10. So she got it back immediately, and then at the first of the 2 par 3s on the back 9. Beautiful execution. So a birdie there to make it 2 in a row. And this, Jane,
for another birdie at the par 5. Terrific little approach shot there for Angel. One of the funniest young women you'd ever hope to meet as well.
Unfortunately gave one back at 14, but then another birdie, a fist bump there at 15. There was only 1 par on her scorecard on the back 9.
Well, a good tee shot here at the par 4 17th. Set up a good angle for her second approach. And the front pin here at 17 and left it in the ideal spot right underneath the hole.
9 birdies, 3 bogeys. Such is the dynamism of the young woman from Los Angeles, a 6 under 66, currently tied for 3rd at 11 under. The 3rd to last group. Wailing Shi to approach 17.
Semi-blind shot. You can just barely see the top of the flag stick here. Hole today located on the right-hand side. You can see how firm the greens are starting to get. A lengthy one now for the young woman from Chinese Taipei.
Our last group.
Haru Nomura now, 6 iron in hand, 165. Oh, that's got a tad left as well. She's been left all this back 9 really, and that's heading towards the bunker.
Not a whole lot of green to work with either.
Now Jess has played. She's been pretty quick here. And that looks like it's up on the back edge here.
Birdie putt, but slippery.
Yeah,
slippery from there.
262 metres off the tee, Quentin, 288 yards.
That was an incredible drive by Nelly Korda there, and a good approach shot. You wouldn't say it was anything special, but did what she needed to do, get it on the correct level on the back plateau.
I'll say it again. Another huge shot in the context of the tournament.
Well, Jin Young Ko aiming a little left, trying to bring it in from the left here. And she has pulled that one. Ooh, that's going to be a big ask there, Quentin.
Birdie opportunity, but yeah, she knows she needed to be closer. That's a very, very tough putt coming up. Elena Sharp had a good day, 4 under to this point.
After driving it down the left side, gives you much better angle. Oh, a little bit too much spin on that one. It's a hard hole location back behind that right-hand bunker. You've got to come in from the left.
So if she holds that, it will be around of 67 for Elena Sharp. Well, the story of the tournament is now down to 2 players. Nelly Korda, who started the day with a 3-shot lead. She went birdie 10, birdie 11. This at the par 3 12.
Go. Oh, great.
It seemed a fait accompli at this point, Jane.
It did. That was set up a birdie for Nelly Korda, but Jin Young Ko was not having any of it. After a lovely approach shot to the par 5 13th, a little downhiller with the pin in, rattled it home.
And then the back-to-back birdies Again, flag stick in. As is the allowance of the rules change. And why not if you keep having to go and pick up your ball from the bottom of the cup.
Now, after a wayward tee shot here at 15, caught this one heavy, pulled it hard left. Here at the 15th.
And that was the twist. She went on to make bogey there at the 15th, chipping on and 2 putts for a 5. And just as that was happening, this is close to the shot of the day.
This was absolutely gorgeous, Quentin. Landed it right into the upslope, took the pace off it, nestled it right up there next to the pin.
Considering the scenario, considering what's at stake, she's been exceptional. Now Haru, again, Michael, in the sand.
Yes, she has really had to play a lot of shots out of bunkers today. And yeah, that's not too bad. She had a lot of room to work with, but it's gone 10 or so, nearly 8 metres, I guess.
Well, it's been a very dry summer in Adelaide. The bunkers are pretty darn firm. And it looked like she didn't quite realise there wasn't as much sand under that ball as she was hoping for.
Yeah, and, they are firm, and as you were saying before, very quick, 11.9 on the stimp average today.
Yes, the thing with the Grange golf course is that these bunkers, all of the green seems to run away from you. They're almost little elevated lips.
Just before Nellie's putt, we'll get to Wailing Sheep. Looking to make it 4 birdies in the last 5 holes. Not quite, but nice putt.
She's a very neat player. I think she has a win in her future. Big putt here now for Korda.
For a 3-shot lead once again.
Ooh, just dropped off. That was a good stroke, nice pace. Certainly had a chance. With Jin Young Ko being a good distance away from the cup on 17. More than likely no harm done.
Tidies up. 2 to play, 2 in front. To the pursuer. And a long birdie putt for Jin Young Ko. This goes down, it's a 1-stroke ball game.
Oh, it had eyes, didn't it?
Very honest with the flat stick today, has been the defending champion.
Well, she wants to be one of the happiest golfers out on the course. And I think that attitude just really helps when you're in a pressure situation. She loves her game. Golf is her life. And she has just a beautiful attitude to go along with a beautiful game.
But only has 1 hole left to try and reel in Nelly Korda. Now Haru from out of the sand. Nomura, the 2016 champion, scorched down the back 9 on the Sunday 3 years ago. She's picked up 3 shots to this point since the turn. Can she keep it intact, this tough par putt? Not to be. So the first bogey of her back 9 will be her 3rd bogey of the day, and it sees her drop down to a tie for 5th place at 10 under. The last group strides to 17. Jin Young Ko is on the 18th tee, and there's 2 shots in the 2019 Australian Open at the Grange. What a finish coming up.
Our leaders reached the 17th tee, and one of the more difficult par 4s on the golf course, certainly the most difficult of the final 2. 2-shot lead. And Nelly Korda made a really good swing right there. Gets most of the hard work done on this 17th hole.
All right, that's what she's got to keep doing. One shot at a time. Execute.
The last chance for Jin Young Ko, the defending champion, to make an impact in 2019.
Got to keep it down the left. Oh, and that is excellent. A lot of slope from left to right. It's hard to keep it down the left there, Quentin. You can see how much slope there is, how much it banks from left to right.
Now, Haru Nomura. Crowd likes that one too, just going down the right side of the fairway, coming back to the middle. Also very good, perfect position.
Oh, it's going to almost reach Nellie's ball.
Yeah, got a good little kick on.
Yeah, she's generating a lot of club head speed. Certainly Nellie the advantage in height and arc and width in her golf swing. And it is a beautiful golf swing indeed.
2 to go. Let's go.
A wry smile. She's feeling the pressure. You can sense it. She has been so controlled of her emotions today for the majority, but just has to hang on for 2 more holes. Away she goes down the hill at 18.
Yeah, not quite as powerful as Jin Young Ko. She'll be a good distance behind her. All right, now Elena Sharp just popped this one in for a tie for 5th. Okay, well done.
A 4 under 68, 10 under for the tournament. And as it stands T5, you're right there, Jane. It's a good finish for the Canadian down under in Australia. That's the one bogey on her card at 14.
Yeah, she didn't have any top 10s at all last year on the LPGA Tour, so that's quite a victory, a mental victory for Elena Sharp. Well done.
Best round of the day belongs to Azahara Munoz with a 7 under 65. She's at 10 under. She finished quite some time ago. And this lady is currently 7 under on the day.
Before the break, we saw Nelly Korda rip her tee shot up 17 now. Second shot uphill. Can't see much of the putting surface here. 2 shots in hand, 2 holes to play. And that is a brilliant approach shot from Korda. Will give her a chance to go 3 ahead with 1 hole to play.
Wow. Taking advantage of that immense power. So much easier this hole with a pitching wedge in your hand. You can see all the green. Take advantage.
Another player finishing off, Bronte Law. Oh, not there. She started the tournament really well and has essentially held it together over the last 3 days. And even past 72 today, 7 under for the tournament. Still a very good week in Adelaide for Bronte Law. Tied for 15th at the moment, with just a handful of players to come in to complete the tournament. She'll be back. She's wowed these fans. They've had so much entertainment. And as ever, the people have flocked to the Grange to take in what has really become a part of the Adelaide sporting landscape. Great golf courses, friendly faces. Players love coming here. Wailing Shi.
Tough hole location, tucked behind the bunker. Take a bite. Yes, nicely done. This hole certainly made a little bit easier on the approach without that down breeze that we've had the last few afternoons.
Needs a birdie, needs this close. Oh, she's done it again.
Absolutely superb.
A chance for Jin Young Ko on the 72nd green for a birdie. If she knocks it down, the gap is 1. This looked like a processional for Nelly Korda an hour ago, but what a fight we've had to the line at the Grange.
Leader by 2, Nelly Korda. This down the hill for birdie to stretch her lead to 3 with 1 hole to play. She doesn't know that Ko is in there tight at 18. Looking good right in the middle for Nelly Korda. That will make her walk up 18 much easier, no matter what Ko might do on 18. What a brilliant birdie at the penultimate hole for the young American, looking for her 2nd LPGA Tour win.
She strode to 1, 3 in front. She strides to 18, 3 in front. Although Jin Young Ko has a chance to at least narrow it to 2 with a birdie putt coming up.
And here at 18 for outright third, Wei Ling Shi from behind the pin. Slammed it in. Well done, young lady.
Outright third.
What a finish. 4 birdies in the last 6 holes.
To narrow the gap to 2. Oh, Jin Young Ko, what a show you've put on. The defending champion has shot an 8 under 64. The best round of the day. It might not be enough, but what a scorecard. What a performance.
Just sensational from our defending champion. That has been just a scintillating round of golf. Was not about to let Jessica Korda have a procession all the way to the finish line, as it's a long walk back from the 17th green to the 18th tee.
This trophy is in the hands of Nelly Korda. If she can make a par or better, she's home. Double bogey. Ooh, watch out.
Don't think about that.
No, stranger things have happened. We've seen it before. What will we see as Nelly Korda plays the 72nd hole, looking to join her sister on the Patricia Bridges Bowl and her family, as another Australian Open title seems destined for the Korda household.
It's just quite extraordinary, isn't it, to think about. But this young woman is just a prodigious talent. She seems to just be the complete package, Quentin. She's shown it all. She's shown a very savvy head on her shoulders as well. It's a group in between Jin Young Ko and our final group, just left to play here at 18.
Junior and Lee 6 and Jodie Hewitt Shadoff. Lee 6 even for the day, 8 under for the tournament. So at the moment tied for 10th place.
And if her lie is decent, it's not a bad angle. Actually, it's quite a good angle to get to this back right hole location that's tucked behind those bunkers. And her first LPGA event as a member. Oh, that is not the spot.
Started poorly today with bogeys on 2 and 4. Did Lee 6. Jodie Hewitt Shadoff looking for yet another top 10 finish. Been a very solid start to her 2019. Third behind Charlie Hull in the Middle East and tied for 8th last week. Good grip there, good control. She is laying a very good platform.
She really is.
For 2019.
A lot of ability. It's just the short game that just needs tightening up, especially the club that's in her hand right now. Been working very hard on it. And I think we have seen big strides this week.
Our leader on the 18th tee. 2 ahead.
Just going with the hybrid here.
1
Michael?
to play.
Yeah. Just hoping to hit this fairway.
Oh, great swing.
And that's good. Perfect position. Lovely shot.
As it keeps trucking down that right-hand side, just a sand wedge left there for Nelly.
Surprised the attendants let the pedestrians go across the walkway there. A lot of balls have been all the way down there.
Well,
Particularly
Haru
at the back of the day when it's dried out.
They could definitely reach that, especially with Haru going with driver here, Michael.
Yeah, absolutely right. I'm surprised as well. A load of them are walking across if she gets onto it. No, she's a long way short of the walkway today. So Nelly in A1 position.
Well, that one looked like it came slightly out of the bottom of the club.
Yep, but what a sensational back nine it's been. What an afternoon of golf.
It really has, hasn't it, Quentin? We've been treated to an incredible display of shot making and putting from these LPGA Tour players.
Take us into her mind.
Trying not to get ahead of yourself, trying to just keep in the moment and just realize that you've just got like 2 more shots, maybe the most 3 more shots to make. Don't be starting to think about what you're going to say or what it's going to mean to you, what it's going to mean to your family. Even at just 20 years of age, she's already won. She knows how to win, but this is almost a moment that is like bigger than just a win because of the family history.
Former champion Haru Nomura. Her chances today really fell away quickly with a bogey at the first hole, but she's fought back brilliantly on the back nine. 3 under par on the back nine so far today. Her shot into the final green. Hang on. Oh, it goes down that bank. You just can't afford to go over the green here at 18.
So the lead is 2. Wonderful scorching drive again from Korda. Oh, just enough spin to keep it at the back of the green. It had a look. It had a look at trickling away, Jane, but no, it stays on deck. And, well, she's got 4 putts from there to win the tournament.
Well, it's been a tremendous effort for Nelly Korda.
Did you get a little worried?
Did you get a little worried? Yeah, we all got a little
right on the
worried.
edge.
You spoke that.
I didn't even like hit it.
It's the adrenaline.
It is a family tradition. Dad's done it. Big sister's done it. Brother's done it. And now Nelly Korda is about to join one of the most unique stories in Australian sport. Started the day 3 ahead, walks to the 72nd green with a break of 2, Jane.
Oh, and the heart was pounding a little bit there because that is not an easy shot that Haru Nomura has, and this has been a lot of fun to watch. Knowing the family, as I have over the years, Dad Peter and Mum Regina watching, Sister Jessica out walking the fairways, I'd often have a chat with them about Jessica. And I remember Jess saying, oh, you've got to watch out for Nelly. I think she's the best golfer in the family.
Well, she did play the US Open as a 14-year-old, turned pro on her 18th birthday, and here, 20 years of age, on the brink of her 2nd win on the LPGA Tour. But it will be Nomura to play first.
Well, we've seen just an exceptional short game from Haru Nomura today, Michael. I wouldn't be surprised if she just knocks this one right up there tight.
Yeah, it's been a good display of her short game skills. She's had to really rely on it today, but what a performance. You know, we're talking a woman who's had a back injury, and she really has played really well this week and sets up a season nicely.
Well, it really does. I mean, 2016 champion here at the Grange Golf Club, and clearly has an affinity for this course, showing us how to play it. Hadn't been her day, perhaps, but a good performance nevertheless. It's a delicate one, opting to go with this sand wedge again. Michael going to land it up there on the edge of the green and let it try and grab. Say it better myself. It has been a clinic for those at home. That is how to play that shot.
Yes, you'd better.
Just got a little hairy at the start, a bogey on the first, and just as it looked like she was getting things in control again, she bogeyed at 9. Out in a 1 over 37. No Sunday heroics for Haru at the Grange this year, but it's been another terrific contribution and performance from this fine player to this fine tournament. Haru Nomura is done for 2019 at the Australian Open and finishes in a tie for 4th. Wouldn't this be the most magnificent of finishes?
Come on, get in.
A little frisky. It's okay, just want to make it interesting. Like you said, she has 4 putts, but she doesn't want to take all of those.
She had 5,000 people around this green riding it in.
She certainly did. She got a little bit over a metre there, I think, left for the victory. I'm going to take her time here and savour this moment.
Started 3 ahead. The chasers got as close as 2, and it looks like that will be the final margin if she can knock this down for a 4.
You have to think the heart is pumping.
It's Nellie's time to shine as the Korda clan is on top, down under yet again. She joins her sister on the Patricia Bridges Bowl, and a dad and brother with Australian Open tournaments. A truly extraordinary sporting story. And the sports of victory.
Some good Aussie beer.
Why not? Hard to fathom, really, the nature of Dad Peter, Sister Jessica, Brother Sebastian, and now the third of the siblings wins a big trophy in Australia. Michael O'Dwyer is with Nellie Korda.
I'm with a beer-soaked Nellie Korda. Congratulations. You have made your second LPGA win, but more importantly, family history. Your father, an Australian Open tennis player, your brother, a junior Open tennis winner. Your sister has won this title. Now you, congratulations.
Thank you. I think there's something in the air here. No, I'm just happy to finally be a part of the club. You know, I kind of felt left out, but, you know, I was playing all day for my parents, and I'm really proud of that.
A brilliant performance. You started this tournament on Thursday with 3 bogeys. What flicked the switch?
I just stayed tough mentally, you know. I just kept trying to hit as many fairways and hit as many greens as possible.
Well, congratulations. I know it means a lot. Go get it done and sign your card.
Thank you.
Well,
I think she's just holding on there.
Oh, I think she was holding on.
It's obviously been something that's been in the back of her mind. Not quite sure who she's engaged. Oh, it's Jessica on FaceTime. Wow.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm finally a part of the club. Thank you. I'll give you a hug. Thank you. Okay, I'll call you after.
What scenes? What scenes? Peter Korda, too good for Marcelo Rios at Rod Laver Arena in 1998, and then his son was able to win the junior title, and now big sister Jess, who won a 6-way playoff in 2012 at Royal Melbourne, FaceTiming her youngest sister. Search the world, search all sports. You won't get a story like this.
No, you really won't. Absolutely destined to be an Australian Open champion. Congratulations, Nelly. It has been just a joy to watch. Congratulations to all the family. Clearly she was playing for mum and dad, playing for Jess.
She's got to do the jump yet.
Can't wait for that.
So happy.
Great to have her friends there. And it really is a wonderful club, the LPGA Tour. Everyone supports each other. Great stuff.
A 5 under 67 today. We better give the scores. So much emotion here, Jane, but this is how it all finished. There was a blip on 15 with a bogey. There was a blip on 9 with the bogey, but outside of that, 7 birdies today for Nelly Korda to win by 2. Jin Young Ko, best round of the day. What a fight she put up. She was next best at 15 under. Good day.
Watch more live golf in 2019 with PGA Tour Live on NBC Sports Gold. New this season, get twice as much golf with live action from all 4 rounds and more. Subscribe now to watch the WGC Mexico Championship Thursday noon Eastern on PGA Tour Live.
Let's join Kate Burton for the presentation.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the prize presentation for the ISPS Handa Australian Open. What a fabulous final round we have witnessed. I'm delighted to introduce our party on the right-hand side. Please put your hands together for Sir John Key, the patron of ISPS Handa. The Honourable David Ridgway, Minister for Trade, Tourism and Investment. John Hopkins, OAM, the Chairman of Golf Australia. Stephen Pitt, the CEO of Golf Australia. And Bruno Battistella, the President of the Grange Golf Club. And on my left, let's hear it for Trevor Herden, the Tournament Director of Golf Australia. To Karen Lunn from the ALPG. Stacey Collins from the LPGA. And Rowan Damon, the Course Superintendent at the Grange Golf Club. The man who's worked very hard over the last few days. And of course, we can't have a prize giving down under without Honey the koala. Ray, who looks after Honey. Now, put your hands together as we please welcome our champion in 2019. Let's hear it for Nelly Korda. Welcome, Nelly. We're going to hear from Nelly in a few moments' time, but first, it gives me great pleasure to please invite the former Prime Minister of New Zealand and the patron of ISPS Handa, Sir John Key, to come and say a few words, Sir John.
Kate, thanks very much. On behalf of ISPS Handa and Dr. Handa, firstly, I apologise that he isn't with you today, but he is delighted to be part of this tournament. This is the 10th year that ISPS Handa has been involved in sponsoring the tournament, and it's a great success, as everyone can see. Nellie, can I just congratulate you? Fantastic win. What an amazing sporting family you come from, and just a tremendous result here today. I want to acknowledge all the members and volunteers from the Grange Golf Club. There are 500 of you that have been working tirelessly over the whole weekend to make this just such a fantastic event. So well done and congratulations for everything you do. And finally, to the superintendent, the course was in magnificent condition. You and your ground staff can be incredibly proud of what you've achieved. You've produced a world-class tournament, and well done. So, to everyone, thank you for turning out. To the fans, it's been a great weekend. As I say, Dr. Handa is delighted to be involved in this event. He is the world's probably leading proponent of blind and disabled golf through the power of sport. He believes in transforming lives. And this afternoon, we've seen a champion really on the stage here in Adelaide. So, Nellie, well done and congratulations.
Well, thank you very much, Sir John. And now I'm delighted to introduce the Honourable David Ridgway, the Minister for Trade and Tourism and Investment, to also say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you. It's great to be here on behalf of the government to celebrate a fabulous win, Nellie. Well done and congratulations. And also all of the volunteers, the people that make this event as special as it particularly is, and also the South Australian Tourism Commission and Events SA and the partnership with Golf Australia, I think, and we've really got a strong partnership. The event's going from strength to strength. The Premier was here yesterday and he left excited, gave me instructions to make sure we grow this event into a bigger and better event. So we've got a couple more years to try and fine-tune it, and then we'd love to have a long conversation with Stephen and the team about what we can do going forward, because we know the event fits well here. The fact that we have these beautiful courses, the volunteers and the clubs that back them. I mean, it's 550 volunteers, as Sir John said, are really important. You wouldn't be able to put an event on like this, as well as this, if you didn't have those 550-odd volunteers. So on behalf of the government, we're really excited. It's been a great event, a great showcase of South Australia and what we have to offer, a great showcase of international golf, and I look forward to being here again next year.
Well, thank you, David. Well, now let's hear from our champion. How good has she been over the 4 days of championship golf? Looking to extend her family's pedigree in the Australian Open. She did it in style. Let's hear now from Nellie Korda. Nellie! Nellie, that walk up 18 is a walk that money can't buy. That's pretty special.
Yeah, it definitely really felt special. I mean, every one of you guys out here today really cheered me on, and it really kept me going. Thank you.
They're great volunteers there. They got right behind you. But Australia's got right behind your entire family. Your dad's won the Australian Open. Your brother's won the Australian Junior Open in tennis. Your sister won here in 2012. What is it about the Kordas in Australia?
I guess it's something in the air. I don't really know. But I'm happy to be a part of the, squad of winning in Australia now, so I don't feel so left out.
Did you have a chance? You just FaceTimed your sister, Jess. She was up in the middle of the night watching.
Yeah, all she was doing was screaming, so I didn't really get a couple words in, but she was just really happy for me.
Brilliant. We now want to ask you, please, can you step forward? As we're going to ask, please, John Hopkins, the OAM of Chairman of Golf Australia, to present you with a bottle of Grange, courtesy of Penfolds Wine. Oh, hey, that's the first prize. And there's more to come, Nellie. Hold on to that. Can we please invite the Honourable David Ridgway to present the winner's cheque for $195,000 US. Also to Nellie. And to the trophy, and Sir John, as patron of ISPS Handa, please present the Patricia Bridges Bowl to the 2019 ISPS Handa Australian Open. Let's hear it for Nellie Korda. We're going to have a series of photos now, ladies and gentlemen, but we would like to thank, on behalf of the tournament organisers, everybody who's worked so hard on this championship. How about the volunteers, all 520?
We'll leave
Give us away.
the presentation there as Nelly Korda now takes a moment which seemed to be written in the stars, but her golf got her there. What a story to complete the 2019 Australian Open. She's just holding it together, I think. Nelly Korda seems composed, but oh, to be a fly on the wall at the first time the Korda clan get together to chat about the most recent story in Australia. And to think, at 20 years of age, a second LPGA title is hers. Her big sister says, don't worry about me, she's the talented one. Well, you know what, Jess, you might just be right. A story of family success written under the Southern Cross. It was a six-way playoff for Jessica at Royal Melbourne. For Nelly, she led by 3 and had to hold off the defending champion. Contrasting stories in this tournament. What a way to finish the 2019 Australian Open.
Indeed, a worthy winner, Nelly Korda. Jane, you said she had nerves of steel. You are absolutely correct.
Well, it was a lot of fun to watch. I was very impressed with the way, you know, she didn't get off to the best of starts. It wasn't the worst, but she was pressured and she responded. She started to hit quality golf shots. She made the putts. She made some long putts, Steph, that you wouldn't expect to make. And you kind of got the feeling that she was meant to win. But Jin Young Ko, she wasn't having any of it. She was determined that she was going to put some pressure on Nelly Korda. But Nelly managed to respond, even with a couple of wayward shots.
She sure did. And I guess that's not the last we're going to be seeing of Nelly Korda for a long shot.
Oh, absolutely. As Jessica Korda told me, I think Nelly is the better golfer. Well, they're both pretty special golfers. They're both Australian Open champions, Women's Australian Open champions, and it was a tremendous effort. It's an incredible family story, and my congratulations to Nelly. My congratulations to the whole family.
Well, the stage was set and Nelly Korda stepped up onto it, keeping the family form down under alive. And from me, Stephanie Brantz, from Jane Crafter, Quentin Hull, Kate Burton, Michael O'Dwyer and Annabelle Wally and the team, thank you for enjoying the ride with us. And it's congratulations to Nelly Korda, the 2019 ISPS Handa Australian Open champion. Thanks for your company. We'll see you next time.